dream of turning your backyard into a money-making machine? No, I'm not talking about printing your own Monopoly money or setting up a pop-up taco stand, although that would be kind of great. I'm talking about those little houses popping up behind the main house all around San Diego, accessory dwelling units or ADUs. They've gone from granny flats to granny cash stash, and some brand new laws could turn your spare lot into a condo you can actually sell. Curious? Stick around, you're gonna love this. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about moving to San Diego, then subscribe and click that bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in San Diego, California. My name is Victoria Sandoval and I'm with Select Premier Properties. We get calls from people just like you every single day. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. My contact information is on the description below, and I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to San Diego. Hello and welcome back, everyone. I'm Victoria Sandoval, your San Diego real estate broker, hosting Selling San Diego Real Estate. In today's episode, we're diving into the exciting and sometimes confusing world of accessory dwelling units, those backyard cottages, in-law suites, or over the garage apartments that are changing the way we think about housing in Southern California. You may have seen the headlines about new laws that let homeowners sell their ADUs or build more units. And if you're anything like my clients, you've probably wondered, what does that mean for me? Can I cash in on my backyard? Should I build one? Is this the answer to my multi-generation living dreams? I've done the homework, read the legislation, so you don't have to, and even helped clients navigate these waters. So grab your coffee, hit that like button, and let's unpack how the new ADU rules benefit homeowners. Before we jump into the new law changes, let's make sure we're speaking the same language. An accessory dwelling unit is a smaller independent living space on the same lot as a single home. It has its own kitchen and bathroom. It can be attached. Think of a converted garage or basement, or detached, a tiny house in your backyard. Common nicknames include granny flat, casita, in-law suite, and a secondary suite. Why ADUs are so hot right now? Simple. They're one of the most flexible solutions to our housing crunch. They give families more space without buying more land, but they're not a new concept. Many of the older neighborhoods in San Diego have garage apartments or carriage houses dating back decades. What's new are the state and local rules that make ADUs easier to build and, in some cases, even sell separately. So why are people building ADUs left and right? Let's talk benefits. Extra income. You can rent your ADU to tenants and earn additional revenue to help pay your mortgage or offset property taxes. In a market like San Diego, rents are high and demand is strong, making ADUs an attractive investment. I have a client in North Park who built a 650 square foot ADU behind his craftsman's bungalow. He now collects $2,300 a month from a young couple who love the walkability of this location, and that rent almost covers the entire mortgage. Not too shabby. Increased property value. Adding a legal, well-designed ADU can significantly increase your home's value because it adds square footage and is income producing. Appraisers are now factoring in ADU rental income and comparable sales, which means higher appraisals when you sell. Multi-generational living. ADUs are perfect for families who want to keep loved ones close by, but maintain their independence. Maybe your college-age kid needs a semi-independent crash pad, or your parents are downsizing but aren't ready for the assisted living. One of my favorite client stories is from Claremont. A couple built a 1-bedroom ADU for grandma. She watches the kids after school. They all have dinner together and everyone keeps their sanity. It's like an episode of Full House, but with better weather and fewer laughing tracks. Aging in place and flexibility. When homeowners are ready to downsize, they can move into the ADU and rent out the main. ADUs also make great home offices, art studios, fitness rooms, and long-term Airbnb rentals. I know a pilot who turned his backyard cottage into a crash pad for flight attendants. He's practically booked all year. Affordability housing contribution. By adding additional units in desirable neighborhoods, ADUs can ease the housing shortage. Many cities, including San Diego, encourage ADUs as part of their affordable housing strategy. Lower construction costs and streamlined permitting. Compared to building a new house, ADUs are relatively affordable and can often be approved more quickly. You're using your existing land, so you're not paying for a second lot, and you may already have the infrastructure like water and sewer hookups. Those are the broad benefits, but the laws are the keys to unlocking these advantages, and 2025 has some big changes. In 2025, California enacted several laws to expand ADU opportunities. Here are the big three. SB 1211, supersizing multifamily properties. This law lets multifamily property owners add up to 8 detached ADUs. Yes, 8 on the same lot, provided the number of new ADUs does not exceed the number of existing units. It also eliminates replacing of parking requirements when you convert existing parking into an ADU. So if you own a duplex or a small apartment building, this law is huge. You might quadruple your rental units without buying more land. AB 2533, amnesty for unpermitted ADUs. If you have a garage conversion or ADU built before January 2020 that never got permitted, this law offers you protection. Local agencies must allow illegal units to be permitted if they meet health and safety standards. The new law prohibits cities from charging extra fees or penalties and requires them to help homeowners legalize their units. This is a lifeline for homeowners who might otherwise face fines or be forced to tear down their units. AB 1033, selling ADUs as separate units. This is the headliner. AB 1033, passed in 2023, removed the statewide ban on selling ADUs separately from the main home. Instead being automatically prohibited, cities now get to decide whether to allow ADUs to be sold like condominiums. Think of it as condo sizing your backyard cottage. You can turn that ADU into a legal condo and sell it off. No, you're not selling your backyard. You're selling the tiny house itself with shared ownership of the land. Sounds wild, right? That's because local governments must opt in and create a process. San Diego is the second city in California after San Jose to officially adopt AB 1033. As of August 22nd, 2025, the city allows homeowners to sell ADUs separately through a condominium conversion. Here's what you need to know. Existing and new ADUs qualify. You can sell an existing legal ADU or a newly built one. Older legal ADUs are not excluded, which is great if you've converted your garage years ago. Lien holder consent is required. Every lender on your property must give written approval for the subdivision and sale. If your mortgage holder says no, you're stuck. Subdivision mapping. You need an official subdivision map to define and separate unit boundaries and get approval from the city. This is the same process condo developers go through, and it requires surveyors, legal descriptions, and fees. So while AB 1033 opens the door, it's not a slam dunk. Condo compliance and legal docs. The condo conversion must comply with California Davis-Sterling Common Interest Development Act. You need to draft and record CC&Rs, a condo plan, and possibly form a homeowners association. It sounds like a law school exam, but that's why real estate attorneys and surveyors exist. Utility coordination. Each unit needs clearly defined access to utilities, water, sewer, gas, electricity. Your ADU shares meters with the main house. You may need to install separate meters or formal agreements. Deed restrictions and bonus programs. ADUs created through the San Diego Bonus ADU program or financed by the Housing Commission often have affordability deed restrictions. These units cannot be sold separately until covenant period ends. So double check before fantasizing about selling your affordable unit for a fortune. Sales rules and tenant protections. The ADU must first be offered to buyers who will occupy it as their primary residence, and you must list it for at least 30 days on 2 public real estate websites with disclosures. If your ADU is tenant occupied, tenants get formal notice and they may have the first right of refusal. You cannot use the condo conversion to evict tenants or dodge rent control. In other words, AB 1033 is a game changer, but it's not a free-for-all. Think of it like ADU condos, some assembly required. And if you're considering selling your ADU, talk to your lender, consult a land use attorney, and hire a surveyor before you start ordering condo conversion kits on Amazon. San Diego's ADU bonus program and other local rules. The ADU Home Density Bonus Program is a San Diego unique initiative that lets homeowners build more ADUs than state law allows, essentially giving you the ADU Home Density Program, a San Diego unique initiative that lets homeowners build more ADUs than state law allows, essentially giving you a bonus unit, in exchange for making some units affordable. The 2025 reform adopted by the city includes important changes: fire safety setbacks and evacuation routes. In high fire zones, detached ADUs must at least have a 4-foot setback from side and rear property lines. Bonus ADU projects in high hazard zones must be on improved public streets with 2 evacuation routes, and cul-de-sacs with a single exit are excluded. Your ADU shouldn't block your neighbors. Your ADU shouldn't block you or your neighbors from escaping a wildfire. Maximum 3 units per single family lot. Under the new regulations, a single family lot can have 1 detached ADU, 1 converted ADU, converted from existing space, and a junior ADU. Even with the bonus program, you can't stack 6 units on your single family lot. Parking and community enhancement fees. For ADUs outside of transit priority areas, parking spaces are now required, and the city can charge a community enhancement fee to help pay for infrastructure improvements. Think sidewalks and parks. The fee is new and designed to address concerns about overbuilding without contributions to the neighborhood. These changes strike a balance between adding housing and maintaining neighborhood character. If you're considering using the bonus program, pay close attention to the new fire, parking, and density rules. So you know I'm a big believer in show, don't tell. Let's look at a couple real-world stories. Names have been changed for privacy that illustrate how these laws play out. The Golden Hill cash flow king. My client Tom bought a 2-bedroom bungalow in Golden Hills and added a 400 square foot ADU. After the ADU laws change, his plan is to condo convert the unit and sell it to his niece when she graduates from UC San Diego. Thanks to AB 1033 and San Diego's adoption, he'll help her get into the market and use the proceeds to remodel his kitchen. We're currently working with a surveyor and attorney to navigate the subdivision map and lender consent. It's not cheap, but it's far less expensive than buying a condo in downtown. Also, the multifamily investor, Sonia, owns a 4-plex in City Heights. Under SB 211, she can potentially add 4 detached ADUs because she already has 4 units. That's like doubling the building's cash flow. We've discussed converting old parking spaces into ADUs because the new law removes replacement parking requirements. She's exploring financing options and the city's permitting process. This is huge for small apartment owners looking to expand their portfolio without purchasing more land. The Amnesty Rescue. James converted his garage into a studio apartment in 2018 without permits because his brother needed a place to live. AB 2533 means he can legalize the unit without paying a hefty penalty. The city will now provide a checklist of repairs needed, but he won't face extra impact fees if he doesn't add new utility connections. He plans to bring the studio up to code, then rent it to help pay for college tuition for his kids. These stories show that there's no one-size-fits-all path. ADUs are tools that can be tailored to your life and goals. The new laws just give more options. If you're enjoying this deep dive into ADUs, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who loves real estate, San Diego, or extra income. Would you like to sell your ADU if you could? Your questions and stories help me create content that serve you better. Tips for homeowners considering an ADU or condo conversion. Do your homework. Start by checking zoning codes and local regulations. You can contact the city's Development Services Department or work with an experienced planner. And budget realistically. Even though ADUs cost less than new homes, they're still a major project. Factor in design, permitting, utility upgrades, and if you're condo converting, surveying, legal fees, and HOA setup. Talk to your lender early. If you have a mortgage, your lender's consent is crucial for condo conversion. Without it, AB 1033 is just a dream. Hire professionals. Work with architects, contractors, surveyors, and real estate attorneys who understand ADU projects. A good team can save you time and avoid costly mistakes. Plan for tenants. If your ADU is tenant occupied, respect their rights. Provide proper notice and consider offering relocation assistance if required. And think long term. ADUs are more than just a quick flip. Consider how they fit into your 5, 10, 20-year plan. Will you eventually move into it, rent it, sell it as a condo, use it as a short-term rental? The new laws open up doors to multiple strategies. To wrap this up, ADUs are one of the most powerful tools homeowners have to build wealth, support family, and address our housing crisis. California 2025 laws SB 1211, AB 2533, and AB 1033 make it easier to build more units, legalize existing ones, and even sell them separately. San Diego has embraced these changes, adopting ordinance that allow condo conversions of ADUs and updating its bonus programs to balance density with safety. I hope this video has demystified the new ADU landscape, and if you're thinking about building an ADU, legalizing an existing one, or exploring condo conversion route, reach out to me. I've helped clients navigate these waters, and I'd love to guide you through the process. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone interested in ADUs. Until next time, I'm Victoria Sandoval, your San Diego real estate broker, signing off. May your backyard bring you peace, family, and maybe a little extra cash. Bye.